For the first time in more than half a century, Americans are headed back to the moon. NASA's Artemis II mission is set to launch next Wednesday, sending 4 astronauts on a 10-day journey around the moon and back. As Jonathan Sari reports, this comes as America takes its first steps in the 21st century space race.
All systems go for NASA's next mission to the moon. Artemis II is set to blast off next week from Kennedy Space Center.
NASA once changed everything, and we're going to do it again.
4 astronauts will slingshot around the moon in an Orion spacecraft, testing the capability of the rocket ahead of future missions. And while they won't land on the lunar surface, they could land in the history books.
We'll get to observe the far side of the moon and hopefully break the record, the Apollo record, for the farthest any human has ever flown from Earth.
Artemis IV, set for 2028, could put astronauts back on the moon for the first time in decades.
The first crewed landing since 1972.
But unlike the Cold War space race, this time the U.S. faces another major competitor.
There's no doubt China is going forward to the moon as well. We're never going to out-centrally plan China, but what we can do is we can out-entrepreneur, we can out-innovate.
The agency's ultimate goal is to build a full-fledged nuclear-powered lunar base.
That is going to include habitation modules and everything we need to keep the crews alive and enable them to do groundbreaking science and exploration on the surface of the moon.
That could enable all kinds of research, including new sources of energy for use here on Earth, like helium-3.
You could power the entire city of Houston with helium-3 that fills a Coke can, and there's no carbon emissions and there's no nuclear waste.
NASA hopes a sustained lunar presence will help pave the way for a future mission to Mars.